Vegeta. 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 Vegeta.
How much do you know about the Croatian seasoning called Vegeta? I would imagine probably not a whole lot. Who is this guy on the packaging? I can't figure it out. When you're doing some cooking, do you ever look at the packaging and wonder who are the people that you see? Who are the faces on the packaging that you see? You reach into the pantry, you pull out some spices, and you're like, okay, who is this mascot? You know, everybody has a mascot, from Captain Crunch to Quaker Oats Man. You know, do these people really exist? Well, today's episode, it took a little bit of a weird twist. I was going to do a compilation of some old Hungarian commercials, but you know what? As it goes, sometimes as you're going along, it takes a detour and you find a much more interesting story. Today, we're going to explore some communist buildings. We're going to look at a scientist who created the Vegeta seasoning. And oh yeah, and if we wanted to recreate this commercial nowadays on the cheap, how would we do it? So as we jump in, I think these commercials were part of a documentary talking about 30 years of Hungarian advertising from 1960 to 1990. I think this was maybe like a TV segment or a documentary that was on Hungarian television. So let's have a look.
Ez az íz. Elneműz. Magához fűz.
Ha ezzel főz.
Vegeta!
Külföldi licenc, az eredetivel azonos minőség.
Poof, gone.
Még mindig a 70-es években járunk. A színvonal...
All right, on this one, let's go into it. So we have, I guess this is some sort of product shots. It's like maybe from this kitchen, or maybe is this an advertisement for a restaurant? I don't really know. So we have a kitchen shot. Let's be real, guys. This is too close. This is far too close. This looks like a little bit like Alien. We have this experimental shot. You know, it's feeling very 1970s right now. What is this? Very greasy. Probably don't show that.
Elneműz.
Is that scallops or is that garlic? I don't know. Probably, maybe garlic. Potatoes? Potato chunks?
Magához fűz.
Ha ezzel főz.
Vegeta!
Külföldi licenc, az eredetivel azonos minőség.
Okay, this is a little bit of a rabbit hole, but you know what? We're going to go down it. I still don't understand the significance of the man's face on the packaging. Vegeta, aka Vegeta, was a product, a condiment of dehydrated vegetable spices, MSG, produced by a Croatian company, Padrovka. And the creator of it was a female scientist, and she went on to become an honorary member of Croatia and received the Croatian Morning Star. Looks like very few people have received this. So Padrovka, the company, is currently in Croatia and founded in 1934. Today, one of the largest food companies in the southeastern Europe region. It was originally a private company. I found out in 1934. Oh, and here's the logo. Now it still looks like it does. It still looks like it did back in the day on this commercial. It was private when the commies took over. They nationalized it and they gave it its name, its current name that it still goes by. Oh yeah. Okay. So here is the Padrovka HQ. Look at this beautiful communist building. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine working in there? Look, all the blinds are all jacked up. This is in 2020. Guys, 2020, can you imagine working here? My God, I would love to see the inside of this. I would love to see the inside of this building. So we're doing a stroll. Here's a wide shot of it. And then boom, look at this. They've updated it. Look at that, guys. They've updated. I was in disbelief when I saw this because there's such a huge jump, and in just a couple years' time, that building looks nice. the the commies haven't owned the company in a while, so maybe it was probably time to update the building a little bit. So I'm backing out here to try to get a wide shot to see how much of the company is present in this town, and you can see it from pretty far away. And I like this little sign right here. You're going in, you're about to hit Vegeta Land. Once again, I don't know who that guy is. It's a big mystery to me. I would love to know who that guy is. Maybe it was one of the brothers that created the company, the original company. I wonder if people lived at these homes around the factory, around where they made it. And then like all these little shops popped up to just help out the people who worked at the factory or the headquarters, whatever it might have been. Part of me wonders that. And, as I'm going around, I'm just thinking, where is everybody? There's nobody around. There's nobody walking around. It looks like something out of a video game, like a Half-Life game. It's so bare and minimal. It's a little creepy. It's a little creepy. I do love it though. I do have a love for it. I do have a love for some of that aesthetics. The company's actually traded on the Zagreb Stock Exchange, and it's Croatia's only stock exchange. Now I try to find this stock exchange. What do you know? The Zimbabwe Stock Exchange first up. I even tried searching for it in my trading platform, Thinkorswim. It didn't pull up anything. I really had hoped maybe I could trade it somehow on there, pull it up, but yeah, no luck. So I'm doing a search now for the actual stock of it. And once again, I try to go back into the trading platform to see if there's anything, and still no luck. Okay, I have a site up that allowed me to look at it over time. I selected 5 years. This is what I was looking at. So the max time frame, around 2007, there was a merge, and then it took a nosedive during the corruption charges. It flatlined for a long time. And then here in the last couple of years, it's been doing really well. Now, I wouldn't say recommend buying it. I wouldn't recommend that. Say if you bought it in 2007, you would have been holding on to your money for a long time to have seen it doubled. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. If we wanted to recreate this commercial nowadays on the cheap, what would we need? Okay, so we know we're going to need some friends. Invite your friends over, pay them in pizza, like some government workers. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get the exterior shot first. You're going to do that in the morning time before you feed everybody. Get them some coffee. And then come inside. You're going to need to get your shots of the mouths. So probably before anybody eats some lunch, do that shot. Then you're going to need a kitchen. Get a kitchen, make sure to slam the camera as close to what you're cooking as possible so it's indistinguishable and looks really strange. You're also going to need a jingle, and you can get one go on to 99centbeats.com, one of those generic sites, get your little Euro jingle, and you're good to go. So I decided to make my own Vegeta commercial, and using that one as inspiration. So let's take a look. Here we go.
Ez az íz. Elneműz.